I'm Josh,
Banks, odd places.
going viral. What's up, man?
Asha, I like your shirt. It's very
Thank
festive.
Yes, I'm snooping around.
um, all right. What's better, to be loved or to love?
All the above. Why you make me choose these impossible choices?
Oh, come on, cause that's what odd places is all about.
What's the difference between the two?
All right. Let's go. Let's go with the difference. Be loved. That means others love you. To love, you can love. Okay.
Okay, but for someone else to love you, don't you have to love yourself?
No, I think people will love you
No,
even if they don't
even if you
love
don't
them.
love yourself. Okay, that's
Yeah.
usually how respect works too, right? It's hard to respect someone who doesn't respect themselves. So I
Right.
was just kind of making an analogy there with love.
Okay. All right. So the ultimate is to love someone and to be loved by that someone at an equitable level. Yes.
I guess. I've never looked at love as a goal. I've never seen it like the ultimate goal is to love and be loved. No,
What?
I never
Okay.
looked. You make it sound like a competition or like a
No, 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 no.
business. Like let's let's see if we can match our equities.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. So you get the in this is your life. In this life, you have one option. I mean, you have two options. You got to choose one. Okay. And the two options are you to love, that's one option, or them to you to be loved. Okay, it all starts with you. It's you either are loved or you love.
So you're giving me an either or. In
That's
your
right.
hypothetical scenario, I
Yes.
can't choose both.
Not now. We've got some time. We got let's
To
dig
love.
into
All
choosing
right.
one.
If I have to choose one, I'm going to choose to love and to love everybody, including myself.
Okay. All right. Um, I agree with you on that. My choice is to love. Okay. Um, However, in this scenario, you are not loved back.
Hard to believe though. Can you love without getting loved back?
Unconditional love. That's what unconditional love is.
Yeah, but see, there's the law of reciprocity. If I smile, you smile. If I yawn, you yawn. If I love you, you're just gonna feel compelled to love me back.
Okay. However, in my scenario,
All right,
if,
in your whacked out, crazy world,
well,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not being loved. Okay, all right.
Okay. All right. Good. Now, have you ever met someone who um, cannot love?
No, I've never met a person. I don't think there's such a person that cannot love
Why not?
because that's all that exists. The only thing that exists for real is love. We are made up of 100% love. That's so they don't have to love. They can choose not to. But to say they cannot, that they've lost that ability, I don't believe that.
All right. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to put me right in the middle of this.
All right.
At times, I feel I cannot love. At times, I feel that.
Like unable to.
Unable to love. Yeah. I
Okay.
can, I can,
That's your feeling. That's how you feel, right? So it's not that you can't. It's almost like saying, "Oh, I don't think I could ride a bicycle," and then all of a sudden you hop on a bike. Oh yeah, I guess I could. Still, kind of. I'm not too
all right.
bad.
All right. At times, I think I do not have the capacity to love. I have the capacity to do everything to that point of love. So I know, I'm just going to be, I know how to act, how to perform, how to be myself, how to, what I need to do in order to get love. However, for me to love, I think I have not been able to, at times, not been able to jump that bridge.
Okay. It still sounds more like you just don't want to. Like you're just not in the mood for it, as opposed to unable, which is fine. Look, that's okay. You don't always have to be in the mood to love. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to go to the movies. I'm not in the mood to, eat a pizza. It's a personal choice.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I can, right? Doesn't mean I can't eat pizza. Doesn't mean I'm unable to.
Right. Okay. So, so at these points in my life where and you are diminishing it. I'm actually seriously thinking that this can be a possibility. I mean, I'm not the only one that has this feeling. Okay, you are. I am not the only person that has had this feeling that is loved, that feels like he's loved or she's loved, whoever, and they cannot love back.
So you know what you have? You have the form of love depression. That's what it sounds like. The love depression.
Did you just make that up?
I did. Right on. I just made that. It's officially, according to me right now, called love depression. Think about it. Depressed people, they don't think they can do things, right? That's why they're depressed. So, but we know that they can. We're like, come on, we know you can do it, but they're depressed and they just don't believe in themselves. I think you're just going through, occasionally you hit that love depression. Again, not that you can't love, you're just not in the mood for it. It's not in you just don't feel like it. I'm not trying to diminish it though. I'm not. I'm just trying to simplify it.
Okay. I think there are, I don't know if I've ever met somebody that is incapable of loving. Okay. And they just, I could be, let's say I could be thrown into that scenario. Incapable of loving because I know, you know what? I know what it takes to get what I want, and I'll just do that. That's not love. That's not, that is like, I'm gonna compliment Josh, laugh at his jokes. That makes him look good. I'm gonna ask $20 for him, and then he'll give me $20.
Oh yeah, I can feel the love. Thank you. That's boy, you really know how to lavish the love on somebody.
However, I will backtrack just for a moment, and that is, I recently came to the conclusion in my life that I do have unconditional love for two people, and those are my kids. Regardless of what they do, I just love them. However, in the other spectrums of my life, am I with my mother just playing the part of the son to make her happy? Am I complimenting, laughing at Josh's jokes to get through this is my perfunctory mechanical way.
You're going to go Devo on me, are you?
So I think, I mean, that's where I come from.
Did you know Hitler actually loved a Jew? He had a very, very good friend prior to him rising to power. In fact, they shared the same birthday. And I was just trying to think of her name. I can't remember her name, but he actually had a lot of affection for a Jewish person, a Jewish girl. And again, then you see the atrocities that happen after. So I fully believe that we always have the capacity to love. We can just choose not to.
Okay.
We can.
Okay. Does a dog have a capacity to love? Oh, your cat. Does your cat have the capacity to love?
I think a dog has nothing but love, or is it love, or is it? I don't know what you.
Loyalty.
Loyalty, yeah. I guess blind loyalty.
Can it be love? I mean, I had this discussion with a friend of mine recently.
Can dogs love? That's a really good question. Can they love? The problem is they need us. And when somebody needs you, it's hard to know whether it's love or survival. Right?
My point exactly. Performing for what I want. If I have to perform for love, I mean, I'm not saying I do that. I'm just saying that this is a topic that we're exploring here.
I could see you with a sign saying, "We'll love for food." Like you should do that on the side of the road. We'll love you for food.
Yeah, And yeah, dogs, cats, I don't know if they have the capacity to. Now, in that regard, some people do. I mean, does a I don't know. I don't know. Does a Down syndrome person have the capacity to love? I would say yes.
Yes.
How about somebody with Asperger's?
I still would say yes.
Yeah.
But again, I really don't know. I mean, you can even go like crazy, say like a fly. We talked about a fly a couple of, can a fly
Yeah.
love?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm staying within the Homo sapien species
Well, you
here.
mentioned canine, so you went to
Yeah, yeah.
canine.
I did go to K9. I did go to K9. Um, so I'm Banks.
I'm Josh, and there are some flies that love my house.
Me too. Odd places going
Viral.
viral.